He started with menswear in 2010 and became the first Asian to win the International Woolmark Prize in the menswear category in 2016. He stays away from traditional design notions and is known for his minimalistic aesthetic and classic silhouettes. Joining us today on Tailor Made Biz in association with Linen Club is Suket Dhir. Suket Dhir, thank you for joining us on CNBC TV 18.
Thank you. You can call me Suket.
Suket.
Yes.
Why have you been such a low-key designer?
A friend of mine recently described me as ambivert. My brand is sort of the extension of me. It takes a lot for me to get out. But once I'm out there, I am myself.
You also won the International Woolmark Prize.
Yeah.
The first time an Indian won it for menswear.
Yes.
That was back in 2016.
I still am the only Indian
Yes.
and Asian to have won that award.
So did that change the ethos of the brand at all? Did that change your perspective of the brand?
No, it just sort of made me believe in my vision more. It was more of an internal journey for me winning that award. When it comes to international fashion, you work with seasons, cycles, timelines. It's very, very professional. Whereas my whole process is dependent and incumbent upon the weavers doing their thing, the block printers doing their thing, my carigars doing their own thing. And all of these guys neither work with logic or with anything or the European professionalism or timelines.
Right.
If they have weddings, they have to leave. If there's a birthday in the family, there needs to be a holiday. The last 2.5, 3 years have been exactly ensuring that we can work on the international timelines with all the buffers and all the back things taken care of.
So you're looking at fashion through an international lens.
Yes.
And incorporating
I was always looking at it. It just reinforced that whatever I was thinking was right. What I wear, the clothes that I wear, they have an Indian soul. You can actually sort of feel that there's something Indian about it, but you can't put a finger on what's Indian about it. Right?
So you're not doing the typical Indian handloom, but it's more in the feel of the fabric.
Yes, I think it's the overall treatment of things. I hate making things look ethnic. There'll always be a spin on how I will treat the fabric.
But you said spin, so that reminds me, you've stayed away from the money spinners, which is the women's ostentatious clothing, the women's trousseau, the women's wedding.
Menswear trousseaus, menswear wedding clothing.
You've kept it very, like we've discussed, minimalistic, organic clothing. Where does the money come in from?
It was so hard. I keep making a joke of it, which is no joke. But I have the capacity to laugh at it. I have all the blessings of Saraswati. Lakshmi seems to be just...
Including you.
I meet more and more like-minded people now who feel like wearing clothes for their weddings that are not the quintessential blingy things. So what we do is we play with, again, beautiful fabrics, beautiful textiles, making classic silhouettes, and we play with the buttons and the accessories. A dula in a white kurta pajama. If you close your eyes and just think about it, it's a white kurta pajama. Then there's a jayamala on top. Then there are noton wale haar in certain cases, maybe motiyon wale haar in the other cases. Then there's a safa, there's a kamarband, there's a kirpan, there's a chunni that ties you to the dulhan.
Right.
There's a sera, there's a mukut, there is a jutti. The dula will look like a dula. I don't even think you would probably even remember I started with a white kurta pajama. So what's this excessive need for the over-embellished, over-embroidered products that will never ever be used again the second time?
Since Suket is such a strong advocate for linen, we then head to the Linen Club store in New Delhi to chat further about his fondness for the fabric. Clearly, you're a big believer in all the advantages of linen. How long have you been using the fabric?
When we launched our collection in 2010, and the linen was amongst my khadi cottons and other cottons, linen was my go-to fabric. I started developing my own linens about 3 years back. As soon as I started working with the weavers from West Bengal, I started working on linen as well. So we sourced our yarn from Jayashree in Calcutta. Okay, there's no fabric I'd rather choose to wear in summer, in the peak of summer, than linen, and especially the fine linens. There's a certain amount of coolness, you know, as soon as it touches your skin, you feel cool.
But doesn't it also have that quality that it also insulates in winter? So it's actually the summer fabric of all seasons.
Yes, of course. So because of all of those things, it just is a very natural thing to wear. Then now we have beautiful linen and cotton blends that make the fabric a lot more softer to begin with, and then also a lot more cooler. It doesn't get crushed. It looks a lot more formal. They're called rich wrinkles, you know. If it wrinkles, it's expensive.
Okay.
That's what linen signifies. Another cool thing about this one is that the more you wear it, the softer it gets.
Right.
This is one
So
of those
with every
fabrics.
wash, it gets softer.
You can't really sort of ask for more from a fabric. I mean, especially when it lasts that long.
Yeah.
It's very durable.
Rain, sun, or shine.
One tip though, never wear anything slim in linen. It needs to be a relaxed fit. It needs to be a perfect fit.
That is a great tip to leave this at. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
And thank you all for watching. See you next time.